Hello, I'm going to discuss about mitochondria. This is class 11 biology. We all know that mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell because it liberates energy in form of ATP, and this ATP is formed by process of cellular respiration. Two processes of cellular respiration. One is Krebs cycle, otherwise it is called as citric acid cycle, and another is electron transport chain or ATP occurred in mitochondria, which produces ATP. ATP is known as energy coin or energy currency. It stores the energy. The cell which need energy, ATP, reaches to that cell and used in that cell. Okay. Here I have written some points regarding mitochondria. Okay. Yeah. The first point I have written, mitochondria are organelles carry out cellular respiration. Cellular respiration means mostly this is aerobic respiration, use oxygen, liberate carbon dioxide along with energy. Okay, and this process is called as cellular respiration. Three forms of cellular respiration occurs in the cell. One is glycolysis, that is breakdown of glucose and liberate ATP. ATP, I told you, that is the form of energy. Second one is Krebs cycle. And third one is ETC. Okay, or electronic transport chain. Electron transport chain. Electron transport chain. This three, and Krebs cycle and electron transport chain occurs in mitochondria. Okay. Only glycolysis occurs in cytoplasm. They all are aerobic respiration. Okay. And it uses oxygen, release carbon dioxide in transforming the chemical energy of food to ATP. Second point here, mitochondria are double membrane structure. So there are different cellular organelles. We came to know that ribosome, endoplasmic reticulum, nucleus, chromosomes, they all are. Mitochondria, nucleus, chloroplast are the double membrane structure. That means it contains one inner membrane and one outer membrane. Here, inner membrane forms cristae, okay, towards the matrix. Matrix is present inside the mitochondrial cell. Cristae increases the surface area. The enfolding of the inner membrane forms the cristae. Okay. Here I have, and mitochondria are the site of aerobic respiration. Aerobic means it utilizes oxygen. Without oxygen, such respiration cannot occur. They produce cellular energy in form of ATP. ATP is otherwise called as energy currency. Okay, currency. Hence, they are called powerhouse of the cell. Here, this is the inner membrane. These are the cristae. Okay, this enfolding. This is the cristae, and inside this cristae, this is matrix. Also, mitochondria have own DNA. Okay, circular DNA. It has not mentioned. I have written here DNA, and this one is inner membrane space. Okay, and this is outer membrane. Okay, this is the structure of mitochondria. Let me summarize this, what I told you here. We have discussed mitochondria. Okay. Mitochondria. First, mitochondria is a double membrane structure. Okay. Double membrane structure. That means it consists of outer membrane and inner membrane. Okay. Here I'm writing inner membrane. Okay. The inner membrane has or formed folds. Okay. That is called cristae. Cristae. They increase the surface area for absorption of more oxygen. Okay. Surface area. And in between the two membrane, the periplasmic space is present. Okay. In between the two membrane, the space is present. Space is present, which is intermembrane space. Okay, which is called as intermembrane space. This one. And third point is mitochondria is having its own DNA. It is also referred as mtDNA, that is mitochondrial DNA. Okay, because it is believed that mitochondria enters into the cell or the eukaryotic cell by process of endosymbiosis, because its size is resembled with bacteria, and by the process of endosymbiosis they entered into eukaryotic cell and survive, also provide some benefits like liberate energy for the host cell. Okay, and this but gradually they live inside the eukaryotic cells and becomes part of it. But it is believed that it comes by the process of endosymbiosis. Okay. So, right? Yeah. Mitochondria are present in the eukaryotic cells by the process of endosymbiosis. Okay, this is the endosymbiosis. Here I am doing the structure of mitochondria. 1 minute. This is the outer membrane. And this one is inner membrane, which forms enfoldings. I already shown you. Okay, so this is a double membranous structure. I'm just doing it thick. You can also refer the images of the Google. Which one will be suitable for you? You can adapt that. Yeah, and this one is outer membrane. This one is inner membrane. This enfoldings. Okay, and enfoldings of inner membrane are called cristae. Mitochondria have their own DNA. They are circular in structure. Okay, these are mitochondrial DNA. I'm writing it empty DNA. Never confuse it. DNA for chloroplast DNA, that is cpDNA. Okay, DNA. Just remember it. This is chloroplast DNA, and this one is intermembrane space. Okay, that is inside, in between, space in between the two membrane. Intermembrane space, and here, except DNA, this is called matrix or mitochondrial matrix present. Okay, matrix at present. Okay, so we came to know that mitochondria structure. This is structure of mitochondria. Okay, mitochondria are the site of sites of cellular respiration. Okay, cellular respiration. Cellular respiration is three kinds. Here, one is glycolysis. Second one is Krebs cycle or citric acid cycle. Third one is ETC. I am writing electron transport chain. Okay. ETC. Glycolysis or breaking down of glucose occurs in cytoplasm. This is not occurs in cytoplasm. The Krebs cycle, this is occurs in mitochondria, and ETC also happens in mitochondria. Okay. They liberate ATP. Every situation they liberate ATP, and these three kinds of cellular respiration, which commonly called cellular respiration, liberate ATP. ATP is the energy coil. The energy is present inside it, and when the cell require energy, the ATP reaches to that cell. Now question is where the number of mitochondria is there. The cells which are needed more energy all time have more number of mitochondria. Okay, because it is the house or organelles which liberate energy. Okay, and this energy or cellular respiration occurs by process of aerobic respiration. That means it always require oxygen. Mitochondria. Example: muscle cell, liver cells, etc. Okay. I hope it is clear now. These are all about mitochondria. This is the structure of mitochondria, and here. Yes. Thank you for watching. Okay. Yeah. Thank you.